Hi, and welcome back. I'm Chip, and this is my channel. And today, well, a little bit of changes. I guess what's going on is, well, a lot. Whitney Houston just died yesterday afternoon, which is absolutely horrible. She was amazing for many, many years. And that kind of brings back me to a point where I'm at right now. My sobriety. The whole idea behind doing these YouTube clips is to kind of share what I'm doing, what I'm going through for the next 12 months. Hopefully you guys will see me become 1 year sober with no alcohol and no drugs. It's been a journey already. You know, a lot of things that I go through, they don't really mention a whole lot. I know there's some health issues. A few years ago, I had quite a number of heart attacks. I had 6 in 1 year, in 2010. I don't necessarily want to say that was because of the drinking. I was in Minnesota during that time, but you know, there was definitely drinking. But I do know that my eating, of course, everything is covered in cheese over there, and my sweet tooth has grown tremendously. But it's all about health and living better and just being better and being comfortable in my skin. And a lot of times, you know, a lot of people that I know stop drinking and they start eating or they start doing something in excess. And I don't want to do that either. I really want to be able to kind of have a balance with everything I do, whether it's a huge tub of chocolate chip ice cream or you know, cheesecake or, you know, smoking cigarettes or whatever. I want to be able to do all those things with a little bit of temperance. So, you know, how we go. And I know she passed. And there was quite a number of speculation as to what happened during that process, whether it was drugs were related or whatever. I want to be comfortable, whether it's in the rooms of AA or some church out there, a metaphysical church, or whatever it may be. I want the end result for me to be comfortable in my skin. And I think ultimately that's what everybody wants. They just want to be okay. You know, there's so many people that die, commit suicide, accidentally overdose, drink too much, take too many pills, and the result is that something about their life, whether they are extremely famous or homeless, they're just not comfortable, and I don't want that. This process is I've been digging around. What's been going on in my life, my relationships, things that I do as far as work-wise, everything, just to kind of get an understanding and to get a handle on who I really am and what really makes me tick. I have, just today, I actually called somebody to work on the 12 steps. Another goal is to do all 12 steps by the end of this year, or by the end of my year, by the time I turn 1. So that process has begun. I'm a little excited, but I'm a little nervous at the same time. This has been such an experience already. I do feel like there's been a little bit of shift, and one friend that asked me today, he was kind of digging around. It was my ex, of course. And he's digging around, and he was saying, you know, that there's things that I still feel like that I run from. And, you know, that very well may be, but what I'm trying to do is uncover, discover, and discard. You know, there's part of my life and part of my personality that I probably don't need anymore. I probably don't need to have all those walls up and things up that keep me at bay from a lot of people. But there's also a part of me that really kind of wants to figure out what's going on. What do I need to do? what do I need to do to create a life, recreate a life that's a little bit more comfortable for me. And that is what I've been doing over the last few weeks. I think I have like 4 weeks and a week sober at this point. And of course, my mind's a little clearer. Things are a little brighter. I feel a little bit more optimistic. But it's the consistency now that I need. Meditation is great when I do it, but I need to do it on a regular basis. I found a church that I really, really like. I'll probably end up going down to the Beverly Hills version of that, so I feel a little bit more connected. But, ultimately, it's the seeking that I hold at the end of this process, whether it's my 12 months or my life, that I can find peace. And I like the process and the progress that I'm doing. This has been a journey. There's been friends that have kind of cut out, and there's people that I have chosen to keep at bay for that reason, because I don't want to be uncomfortable. I don't want to feel like I'm only there for gossip. That's what YouTube is for. You take all that stuff and you do with it what you want. I am just trying to be a little bit more honest about who I am and where I am, where I'm at in my life right now. And granted, it's not, the best. I will definitely not do this forever. This process is just almost like a beta test for me to decide whether or not I need to stay sober, decide whether or not AA is for me, decide whether or not this process is workable for me and my personality. There's a lot of things that I feel like I can't give up. But I know that I hope that I know that in the long run, I'll be a better person for it. So, I have a blog page that I blog daily, or actually every night. And then, of course, I have my Twitter page. So you can find those, Mr. Chip and Mr. Chip M. So you can find those, and until next time, have a great day. Remember, it's all about the seeking. Who cares what the end result is? Have a good day.